Hey, what is up you amigos? My name is SuperRebel and welcome back to another Watch Dogs video. In today's video we are going to be talking about the director explaining why they didn't want a massive world for Watch Dogs, and we are going to be talking about the official Watch Dogs gear and accessories which are available right now for purchase from selected retailers. So we got loads of cool news in today's video, and if you do go into enjoying it, make sure you guys do punch that like button. Let's try to get something over 100 plus likes, guys. That'd be really appreciated, and especially because we are now exactly 1 week away until the release for Watch Dogs. But without further ado, let's get straight into today's video. So, as you may be aware, Watch Dogs is the first open world game to use Chicago as its main setting. Now, it might not exactly be the biggest compared to the other titles in the open world game genre, but either way, creative director Jonathan Morin explained in an interview that Ubisoft had gone for density over pure world size. He said it's definitely an original statement when he was asked if density was the theme due to Chicago or the development team's own ambitions. He continued to say it's always been what we thought defined a well executed simulation of a city in real life. It's dense, which makes it a pain to build, but if you cut a corner to make it easier to build, you suddenly look at it and think it's quite not right, it feels wrong. And in terms of gameplay, we wanted to avoid tendency that open world games have, of having an unjustified battle for scale. He continued to say, I think scale is something you put into your game, and the size of the city has a purpose to support an idea. It costs money to do that. The more you build, the more you make it big, the more money it costs. But if a result of that is going from A to B and having space in between and that's it, then it really doesn't serve a purpose. So in other words, he is trying to say don't expect long walks or drives before you can get to the next thing to do in Watch Dogs, which in my opinion I do think is really awesome. Now all the fun and really cool news doesn't stop there, because Jonathan decided to carry on by saying, what we wanted was to make sure the density information was valid. You could open up your profiler, find some stuff around you, you'd always have something to do and it would just be around the corner. There's a lot of real things everywhere in the city. We wanted to fuel that density properly, and at the same time it gave us a very different direction for the game. The city is quite massive and big, but it hasn't been built with this idea that it has to become the biggest one. However, it has been built with this idea to maybe be the deepest one, and the one that has more every square block, and at the same time feel like there is more dynamism to it. So I do agree with everything that Jonathan just said, and if you think about it, there can be any game with a really big map, but what matters is what is actually going on the map, I guess you could say. But so far from what we have heard, this game is just going to be packed with loads of action and adventure. Every single corner you will turn, there will probably be something going on. And don't forget that there are going to be different sides of Chicago, I guess you could say. For example, there is going to be a rich posh area, and then there is going to be a ghetto area. And with that being said, for example, going back to the rich posh area, we might not see as many police patrolling, whereas if we go down to the ghetto area, we may see a lot more crime and stuff going on around the corner and more police patrolling and stuff like that. Once again, this is all falling under the dynamism, which I am really excited to see how it actually worked. But I would really love to hear what your thoughts are on this, so be sure to let me know right now down in the comments below. And now moving on to the next piece of news, which is about the Watch Dogs gear and accessories. So first of all, we do have the Master Brand. So the Master Brand's durable line of streetwear recreates the spirit of Watch Dogs in style, texture and detail with accessories, which will include Aiden's coat, sweater, cap, scarf, messenger bag and heavy duty bag and iPad sleeve, available online at masterbrand.com, which I will leave a link to in the description down below. Next up, we do have Primer. So Primer will be offering a strategy guide for Watch Dogs. It will also include a free mobile version of this strategy guide, formatted for use from any web-enabled device. The digital guide adds enhanced features including a strategy video and alternate tactics. And lastly, we do have a book for Watch Dogs, which will be available from all good bookstores and online retailers. Now the book will basically showcase the creative work behind this game and basically just the process overall. So if you want to see how this game was produced over the years, then this is the book for you. So will you be picking up any Watch Dogs gear? Be sure to let me know right now down in the comments below, because I certainly will. I will probably be getting Aiden's coat, hat, scarf, and most likely his heavy duty bag for events and all that good stuff. And now this is really random, but I would like to know, if you could add one character from any other open world game into Watch Dogs, which character would it be? Let me know right now down in the comments below, and I will also let you know who I would add down below too. But either way, this does bring today's video to an end, and I hope you guys did enjoy it. And if you are new to this channel, thank you for stopping by. Please do hit that subscribe button below to stay up to date with the latest in Watch Dogs news, ideas, updates, and all that good stuff. That would be really appreciated. And of course, you will become an amigo and part of the amazing, awesome, beautiful team. But either way, I will see you in my next video, which will be tomorrow. But until then guys, hope you have an awesome day, and adios amigos.